What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Rowdy Player One channel. I'm Rowdy. How's everyone doing? Happy Thanksgiving. It is the end of the month. Thanksgiving was yesterday, and today is Black Friday. Are y'all gonna get a whole bunch of books or more shelves? I feel like I need more shelves. Oh, this finger right here. Yep. I have about packed it as full as I can get, so I'm kind of debating on either buying another one or taking off everything that I've read to restock. I haven't decided yet. it's it's I've bought so many, or bought and been gifted so many books this year, and it's been an incredible year so far. And with Thanksgiving, I've been super thankful for my family. We've been incredibly busy. Let's see, we had my sister-in-law got married last week. I had to travel 5 hours to the wedding, and then my wife and kids stayed there. I come back to work, and now at the time of this, I left Thanksgiving and went back down for another 5-hour drive to have Thanksgiving with them, and then driving another 3 hours to go hunting with my father-in-law, and then coming back and then going back to work. So I've been all over the interstates, and it has been busy. So hopefully Christmas time will definitely slow down. That would be great. But anyways, so this monthly recap, let's see what we got. So all the books that I read this month. I ended up reading Dawn Shard, which was pretty decent. What was next? Yumi and the Nightmare Painter. There we go. That one was super interesting. Of course, the big tome of Rhythm of War. And The Sunlit Man. And I read an arc for Wild Skies by, I think it's K.E. Andrews. Did it, and it was actually pretty good. But yeah, so I did all my Rowdy's Rapid Reviews, or I say I did. I did it for Dawn Shard, Wild Skies, Yumi and the Nightmare Painter, just released on Monday, if you want to check it out. Rhythm of Wars will be Monday. And then The Sunlit Man will be the following Monday, which I think is December 9th, I think. Because, yeah, December 2nd will be this coming up Monday. So that's the plan on those. I try to do one review a week, as I'm going through. I am currently reading The Hunter. I don't have it with me. It's downstairs. I'm about 50% through with it. I've been so busy I haven't got to read a ton in the past few days, but it is fantastic. Like, really, really enjoying that book. I wish I could get it done by the end of the month, but obviously that's not going to happen. So I will just continue to read on it as I go into December. But I'm loving it. Super impressed. So it's nice. Let's see, book of the month. I'm gonna have to go, since I didn't get to finish The Hunter, because more than likely that would probably have been my book of the month. But I'm gonna probably have to go with The Rhythm of War. Now, I really like this. I say I really liked it. It's the worst of the four, in my opinion, of the Stormlight Archive. I love. It's got probably top 2 of the highest highs that there is, in my opinion, far as like with Kaladin and the things that he goes through. But man, this feels like a dang side story nearly, like just the whole book feels like a setup for Wind and Truth, which comes out, in what, a week and a half, something like that. So, which I mean, that's glad I finished it now, and I just get to jump straight into it. Far as like Dawnshard was really good. I enjoyed it. It was about Risen and Cheery. It I actually thought with In Between, you're supposed by what Sanderson had said, you were supposed to read it in between. What was it? Oathbringer and Rhythm of War. That I thought that Risen would be in Rhythm of War way more than she actually was. Actually, I don't know if she was in it at all. If it was like super fast. So I was expecting her to be in it more. Yumi the Nightmare Painter was really good and really weird. I don't know. I liked it. I'm gonna go with it being probably my second favorite of the secret projects. It was very interesting. It's like a whole different take on the way that he wrote a book on it. It was pretty good. The Sunlit Man, like I said, I just finished it. I've got to do the review, but it'll be out the 9th. And it's probably, in my opinion, the weakest of the three that are connected to the Cosmere. It does have some pretty decent throwbacks to it, and find out about a secret character, which I thought was pretty neat. But yeah, I'm gonna go, like I said, with Rhythm of War with my book of the month. So after that, let's see. We've got videos that I made in November. Obviously, we did all of the reviews, and they continue. I also got my notes here just so I don't forget anything. I also made a video on my Sun Eater Broken Binding editions, which are right there. Up, right there. And how two of them, books 2 and 3, was damaged. I officially got those back a couple of days ago after I'd sent them off. Broken Binding is awesome, far as like, sending it in. Like you could either kept them and they'd give you like 10% off, or you send them back and then they send you 2 brand new ones again. And they were in terrible shape, in my opinion. Paid too much money for them to be damaged. So, yeah, got those back, and they're in excellent condition. They're still signed by Christopher Rocchio. I can't wait to read that series next month, or not next month, next year. Also made a video on my top 4 books of the quarter. So now I am officially caught up from this year, all the books that I've read. With this one now, like I said, Rhythm of War is my book of the month for November. So I have all of my books, and then we will go into December. And when that is done, January, probably, yeah, the very early January, I'll come out with what was my book of the year. Right now, I have it locked down on what it is, unless December surprises me with Wind and Truth. There's a chance it did, of course. Especially Sanderson knows how to end a series, so we will see. But right now, I pretty much gets locked up by a book for sure. Let's see. I did a November book haul. Wasn't a massive one by no means, but there was, I can't remember how many books, 10, 12, maybe 12 books. Got some really good stuff. Author sent me a few books. Got obviously the Broken Binding stuff. I got the from Rob J. Hayes, and then from the Christopher Rocchio, the Sun Eater ones as well. And all those books look amazing. Did my TBR for December. Looks like I plan on obviously Wind and Truth. I'm gonna try to knock out what is it? Dark Bloom by Molly McCobb. I'm very excited about starting that. Sledge versus the Labyrinth by Adam Orville. There we go. Sorry, Adam. And Fogbound by Nick Anderson. I'm gonna hopefully, I definitely am gonna do the first two for sure, and then next book, if I can, I will have it finished. If not, it will transition into January. That's my plan on that. Try to get those all done, and hopefully can get everything caught back up. Because, like I said, the Hunter is so dang big. It's 600-page book, and I've already been, like I said, I was out of town last weekend. I'm out of town this weekend. And then we're in 2 more weeks, or 2 or 3 more weeks, right before Christmas, we're going back out of town again. So I may be putting way too much on my plate to do, but that's okay. If I can't get it done, it'll just transition into January and I'll readjust all my stuff. So just not a big deal. I've only got like 2 books that I'm really, really wanting to get done in January, and I'll be coming out with something on that later. Let's see. Oh, my weekly recap. I didn't put one out last week, and I don't know if I did the week before. I'm kind of debating if I want to still do it weekly because I don't know if if it's worth doing. I kind of liking the idea of bi-weekly just because, like, if I'm reading, like, say, if I'm doing like Wind and Truth, the Sanderson book, it's 1,200 dang pages long. And probably this one may be close to 1,300. I don't know. I know it's huge. You know what I'm going to be reading for a week. It's that one book, and it may take me 2 weeks to do it. So I don't know if I'm serving any justice on doing that, and if it's providing anything for y'all as well. So I may do it bi-weekly. If something crazy happens and I'm able to knock a couple of books out in a week, then I may do it um, back weekly. But until that's done, I know next year I don't have multiple 1,000+ page books on my list of things to read. So it should definitely be, I should be able to get a few more books read. Like, if whenever I get done with Wind and Truth, that's going to be what, nearly 6,000 pages in just 5 books. So, that should count for like what, 12 books probably. Maybe something like that. I'll count it as like 12 so I can boost up my stats. I've read 75 books, even though 5 of them counted for 15 books, something like that. We'll figure it out. But anyways, yeah, weekly recap, probably going to bi-weekly. So I'll do like the monthly recap, and then I will do one in between the months. And unless, like I said, I get super, super busy, got tons of stuff to talk about, but that's probably what I'll do with that. Let's see, videos I'm doing in December, what the plan is. Obviously, I'm going to come out with my 2025 goals. Maybe how many books minimum I want to read next year. This year, I've blown away my goal. My goal was 12 books. I did that in January, and it was just read one a month. And then I got so into it and got so into booktube. I'm up into the 40s now. So, I've destroyed that one. So obviously it'll be a whole lot more to read next year in my goals for sure. Then let's see. I will continue my reviews for the books that I read. I like doing those. I mean, like I said, they're 5 or 6 minutes, and if someone comes across them and they think they're interesting or get a little bit out of it, then I feel like it's worth it. And if not, hey, that's okay. It's not a hard video to make and talk about a book for a few minutes and roll on. I might do a couple of book tags because they're not too hard to do neither, just because I'm so busy. Just to try to get some content out, and some of them sound pretty interesting. I know Kevin Toll reads, and Trav's book reviews has tagged me in a few definitely, so I may try to get a couple of those out as well. A couple of Brandon Sanderson videos I've got planned. I'm gonna do, obviously you do the review for Wind and Truth. I may try to do like a tier ranking on all the books. And then also probably something like I read the entire Cosmere in a year, some video like that, my thoughts on it. Just be glad that it's over. I'm down to one book now. One book, and I finally get to do a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm excited. It's been a journey. It's been good. It's been not so good, but it's mainly been amazing. So we'll say that. What else? Oh yeah, and then of course we're gonna have the book haul next month and the TBR for January, and we'll see what else comes about it. I may have a few other things in mind. I'm still debating on a few things to put out, but we will see. But that's all that I've got for this monthly recap. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you will, leave a comment. Tell me what all you got done this month. What are you planning on doing for next month? I hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving and an awesome Black Friday, of course. Go buy a whole bunch of books or a bunch of ebooks or audio books or bookshelves. You got to have room for them. Like the video. That really helps out the channel and gets it to more people. And subscribe to the channel as well, because hey, come join the community. Let's have a good time, and maybe we'll try to get some buddy reads going. I actually do have a buddy read coming up in January that I will be talking about the next month as well. So we will see about that and what that book's going to be. So anyways, y'all have a fantastic holiday season, and see you later.